do you have your admins do any kind of like marketing stuff where they like are designing stuff in Canva at all?
Oh, Kim is
Okay,
her
well,
admin, she'll know.
one more time on that, Adrian.
Well, Kim can answer.
Was that?
Kim's
Oh, yeah.
here.
You were asking
I'm-
Kim. Okay.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but she can't.
I'm using Canva for social media content for
Okay.
Lori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Laura, one thing we were just talking about, I'm going to just go ahead and get like the pro version of Canva for Workergenics employees. So that way, like so many of them are doing graphics for their clients and for me. And so it just makes sense to get that pro version. It's pretty inexpensive, and then it'll be easier for all of them to have the full features to use for.
And the limits that I run into that would solve for me is getting really high like high quality images like for printing. So with the free version of Canva, they limit like the DPI or like the the image quality there. And so my admins then have to like take their stuff outside of Canva and like get it processed to have it be high quality enough to print. And so many of like their backgrounds and images and things are all like it's all a premium membership to get like 90% of their stuff. So it would be nice to have that. But you'd have it organized really well in Canva because people make a lot of content. So it'd have to be like folders or something for each like client or something.
It's all doable.
So
Well, let's wait like 1 or 2 more minutes before we get into our presentation, because we have a couple of new clients this last week and want to make sure they have a chance to get Google figured out and join us.
Lori, that looks like a pretty kitchen you're cleaning.
yes, it really is. It's the Simpsons kitchen, and they love to cook.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Well,
Very
take
nice.
a picture now because they're going to redo here in a little bit. Pretty funny. Hi, Kim.
That's
It's
funny.
good to see you.
Hi, Lori.
Thanks for covering my butt yesterday. I really appreciate it.
Lori, thanks for letting us borrow Kim for a few minutes during the meeting here.
Oh, yeah. I just.
Into her time with you.
I'm not early, am I?
No? We're good.
No.
Okay, cool. Look, I figured y'all know what you're doing, so.
Yeah, just giving some folks a few more minutes to join in. We had some new clients who haven't joined before, so I want to make sure they've got a chance to join if they want. Otherwise, we'll send them the recording.
Wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Okay, if you want to go ahead and get your presentation pulled up and share your screen. So everyone, welcome to the Workergenics Mastermind meeting. Kim has graciously offered to kind of share some of her tips on social media, and then we can ask her questions and kind of share what we've learned with optimizing social media for our businesses. So we're recording this, and we'll make it available to the other Workergenics clients after the meeting. Kim, if you want to kind of introduce yourself and some of your background, and then you can kind of get started with the presentation.
Well, hi. Yeah, my name is Kim. I have I had an experience as a social media content creator and social media manager way back then. It's very fun for me to have this, and I really enjoyed doing this as social media stuff because I think it's really my forte. Doing this graphics content, creating captions for a graphic about the products and services that the company offers. So yeah, I really love doing this as social media stuff. And so here, I do have like social media tips for small businesses and entrepreneurs. And most of this were from my experience, and I do search as well. But yeah, so
Awesome.
can
Thanks, Kim.
we
Yeah, go
start
ahead
now?
and jump right in and share what you put together for us.
right. So yeah, social media tips for small businesses and entrepreneurs. How social media can help your businesses or can help your business, right? For me, because social media is a very powerful tool for businesses. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a very powerful tool because it allows you to like engage with your audience and build a community around your brand, right? And also helping you to reach like people who may not know about you yet. And with social media with social media you can like build relationships, of course, with between you and your customers, right? And you can just get feedback on products and services. And here you can create content that engages with your audience. So here's what we can do in like in social media. And
Hey, Kim, real quick, I just want to make sure you're on the right slide. If you need to progress through your charts here, we're still on the
oh
cover
no,
page.
no, yeah. I just explained how social media goes or
Perfect.
something like that. Yep.
Okay.
And so let's go. How to increase your likes and followers. So first is create an engaging profile. Why? Because creating an engaging profile, this is like the first step to getting your business on the right track, right? So you really need to have an engaging profile because most like we do have here like scam, we can call scam that using or that was like abused, something like that, or may use of some people to like to get clients, and the clients will be like, I don't know what that calls, but yeah, it's you should have a strong profile, capable of holding up to scrutiny and providing like a clear picture of like who you are and what you stand for. Because you can increase the number of followers and fans who follow like your page and social media, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and maybe we should use um, nowadays the Reels, wherein you can create a short video. It's like TikTok, I guess. Yeah, so it will help you like get more people interested in your products if you having or if you are having an engaging profile, something like that. So second one, of course, choose the type of content you want to share, right? It should be like relevant. It should be related to the services or to the product that you are offering, because the content you choose to share on your social media accounts and website is I think is a reflection of your company's brand, right? It's an opportunity to build like trust with your audience and show them why they should be loyal to you, I guess. And when choosing what kind of content will represent your brand, so consider this like you have to consider like these questions or these following questions, like can this type of content help me fulfill my business goals? And the other one, you should have this question like what are my competitors doing? What kind of content are what type or what kind of content are they sharing, like, or is there any secondary or tertiary value that I can offer through this type of content or something like that? So you really have to choose that type of content you want to share and be unique, have that uniqueness. And the third one is we do have here determine what time of day is best for sharing your content, right? So that is a very very important to know when your audience is online and what they are doing. So you really need to know that because nowadays we do have here in Meta Business Suite, wherein you can check in the schedule or in planner wherein you could see that what is the best time to post, because it says that like for example, most of your followers or likers are active at this time, so that's the best time to post, right? So those are the things that you need to consider. And when should you post, like when will your audience be most likely to see it, something like that. So how long of a delay in posting should there be between different platforms? So yeah, so these are all crucial questions that can help your business grow by determining the time to like post, right?
Good.
So, and yeah, let's go to the fourth one. Make sure that the content you share is relevant to your audience and that it answers their questions. Yeah, so this is like following people in your niche, something like that. And as I have mentioned, it should be relevant, it should be related to your product or your services, and it will help your audience to answer their questions and or will lead them to message you or DM you. And that's the time that you can start conversation and make that someone to a potential client or customer, right? So the next one that we have here is to run a contest or giveaways, right? This is the time that you can like do the giveaways and ask people to tag their friends, share the post, and have a caption to follow your page, like like the page, something like that. And giveaways are a great way to promote your business. Why? Because whether you are giving away a free product or just a coupon, giveaways help build your brand and gain new customers. When you are doing this giveaway thingy, it's more likely that the person are receiving your gift will share it with others, right? So, like for example, hey, this page or this company is doing the giveaways, you should try this, something like that, right? So there's like a word of mouth, something like that, and if that someone message you as I have mentioned, that's the time that you can drive it or you can turn that someone into your potential client or your client moving forward, right? And yeah, when they share the giveaway with others, they are also likely to mention how much they love the product, or which could lead some of those people to buy from you in the future or to take advantage your services in the future, right? So yeah, we let's go to the next one. Use like hashtags when relevant, right? Use the appropriate hashtags. So a hashtags mostly used in Twitter or in Instagram, right? I don't see much on Facebook, but since when I post or when I scheduled on Facebook, it will directly post it to Instagram as well. So I really need to put hashtags. But yeah, you probably heard of hashtags, but are we or do we really know how hashtags can help our business, right? So you can use hashtags in any number of ways. So, like for example, to categorize posts so that people interested in those categories will see them like when they search for them on Twitter or Instagram, something like that, or to get more exposure for posts that aren't getting lots of attention on their own. Yeah. And to label posts as being related to a specific event, something like that, or so that people who attended to plan for or who attended to plan to like attend will find them easily. Like for example, I posted like for Workagenics, for example, I posted something about administrative tasks, like something like that. So I could put like hashtag, or I could search keyword on Google, like the best search word for like administrative tasks, and all the words that people use the keyword will show up. And I can use that too, so that when people search that keyword, my post will show up as well. Um, does it make sense?
Yeah, that's great insight.
Yeah. Okay, so next, oh, sorry. All right, so how to maximize engagement on Facebook, right? So first one is take advantage of the algorithm. Yeah, social media algorithms are pretty simple. It's just that targeted ads show up in your feed because of what you are previously liked and comment on. But also it was based on how often you interact with similar content. So yeah, the algorithm is what determines which posts, as I have typed here, which posts show up in your newsfeed, right? So next one is create quality content. It's the same thing I have mentioned about content earlier. So it should be like relevant, it should be appropriate, or it should be related to the product. Posting engaging content, something like that. It's the same thing. Aside from quality content, make sure that the post is engaging and will get the attention of your audience, so that they will be curious. They will be starting to browse your feed on Facebook or your Instagram, and then if they are very interested in your product or on your services, they will start to message you or send you a message. And that's the time that you can drive, as I have mentioned, and you could make that person or that someone to you as your client, soon to be client. And the last one is engage with your audience by responding to comments and questions in a timely manner, right? So because engaging with your audience is a great way to like help you to grow your business, right? Because you can use this engagement strategy in many different ways to help to reach your goals, right? Like for example, like if you have a new product or if you have a new service that you want to promote, engaging with your audience will give them a chance to ask questions about it and learn more about what it does, right? And you should also take the time to respond when someone comments on one of your posts, like for example, right? Or sends you a message through social media or email, because this kind of response not only shows that you care about the people. I mean, not I mean, this kind of response not only shows that you are or that you care about the people who are interested in what you have to offer, but also increases the chances that they will continue engaging with your brand in the future. Something like that, right? Okay, so let's go to how often to post. Yeah, any of these three is good to follow. I will just read this. Facebook is a great way to connect with your audience and build your brand. There are lots of different approaches to posting on Facebook, but we find that 30 posts per month is the sweet spot for most brands. We recommend posting in the morning between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. and in the evening between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Um, yeah, and as I have mentioned earlier, you could use as well wherein it will tell you by the Facebook if what time is the best time to post, since they know or they can track um when is the time that your followers or your likers on your Facebook or on your Instagram are are active, something like that. But here it says here that it should be like 30 posts a month, like one per day, one post per day, something like that. But it really depends on you on how do you want to do the posting or to do posting the content, right? It's really depend on you. But for me, the more posts that, but make sure that if you will post a lot, it's still relevant and still um, related to your product. So yeah, the more posts, the more chances of winning. I mean, the more posts, the more chance of getting clients, right? Something like that. And yeah, there are several factors that affect how often you should post on Facebook. First, there's your audience. So you really need to know who your audience are, because that's the time way back then when I was doing paid ads. I really need to know what age where that people or that audience came from, something like that. So we really need to know that detailed, or the detail of that audience that you want them, or who do you want to see your post, something like that. And next one, what's in it for me, right? So what's in it for me? Of course, number one, it will help you to build reputation, because social media is a great way, as I have mentioned, is a great way to build a reputation and like get your name out there, right? And using social media, you can engage with customers, competitors, and industry experts, right? Yeah. So next, it will help you get more customers and more sales. Yeah, because social media is a great tool to reach out to a large audience and spread your message, right? Because it helps you find your target audience, and it allows you to promote your products or services easily, right? Yeah. Number three, it will help you improve customer service, because how can I say that? Because by interacting with them by a post, like comments, likes, shares, throughout the day or a week, if you're doing that often, so you can really improve your customer service, right? And next one is it will help you to build long-lasting relationship with your customers, because the internet has I mean, the internet has made it easier than ever before to do business, right? But that doesn't mean that things are simple, because social media is a great way to build relationships with your customers, and you could now get feedback from them, like recommendations, referrals, something like that. And lastly, it will help you to increase your web traffic and boost your revenue, right? Encouraging people to share your content, which will drive more visitors to your website, to your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, for people to talk about their experiences with you, which create trust among other potential clients. So yeah, these are the things that you could get on having this social media. And to be honest, social media like takes patience and consistency, right? Do you agree?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay. Yeah, so just like anything else, it takes time and effort um to build a following on social media, like likers, subscribers, right? You can't just post once and expect your followers to start pouring in, right? You've got to be consistent, day in and day out, something like that. So posting engaging content that people want to see and interact with. So you have to be consistent with that. not only will this help build your followers, but it will also give you an opportunity to learn what types of posts are best received by your audience. And it nothing beats seeing your clients satisfied with what you are offer. Yeah, I think
Awesome.
that's all for me. Thank you.
Oh, that's great, Kim. Thank you very much. A lot of great tips and information there that we can all put to use in our own social media. Adrian had to jump off to another meeting. Lori, did you
Oh yeah.
have any questions for Kim or anything you wanted to share about your experience with social media? Probably away right now. Yeah, I'll say, Kim is helping with our social media and having those posts that are like engaging, like friendly and uplifting, that people share and are like, hey, let's kind of promote something that's not necessarily promoting your business, but it shows your business is involved in the community or like people's lives and adding value. From what we've seen, those have like really good traction and get shared a lot. So those are good things to keep in mind as well. So, all right. Well, that was what we wanted to talk about this week. Since we do have kind of a small group, we'll probably end here pretty soon. Unless Laura, you had any questions or any other thoughts you wanted to share with the group here?
I've told all of y'all probably, and Kim as well, like getting online is the last thing I want to do. However, I have a son who is a content creator, and I have seen the power of it. And just watching what Workergenics has done for me on these hiring ads has been phenomenal. Honestly, Kim, this presentation was so orderly that I feel like I need to go back and maybe answer the questions that you have in terms of what do I want my company to say, what do I want my social media to look like, and then once I cover that, you and I can sit down and start creating a real plan that would include, I think, some really creative content. Because I have some really good ideas, but, dude, life just continues to interrupt, and I've got to take the reins on that. So I'm excited about it, though. This certainly organized my brain on social media. That was very helpful.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
Lori,
Thank you.
I could see some really cool like Facebook Reels or like TikTok videos of your work where you can go and kind of show like a really messy house or someplace that's like, you're doing a big clean out and you have like the kind of crazy before shot and like the after shot with sparkling clean and you have like little filters with the sparkles on it showing how nice it is after your crew's going through that.
And it like this whole.
I totally see that. I'm really excited about being able to do stuff like that. And we've got a great crew. They're stupidly creative.
Yeah, they could have fun with it too. They get
Yeah.
a kick out of making their little videos and Kim can help with editing and putting it together.
Yeah, I think we really could put some good stuff together. And Kim, I'd love to see sooner than later you in a position to really be able to respond on social media as a representative of transformation so that you're not waiting on me and you can just take that role and run with it. And you can just say like, yeah, Laura, you made 1.5 million on social media last week. And I'll be like, all right, cool. Let's go full time. Okay.
All right.
Something like that.
All right, I got
That's a
you.
great idea. Yeah, one thing too, like one thing I had Kim set up for us was like autoresponders. So we get a lot of people who inquiry with like similar questions all the time. And we just create an auto response that's like, hey, if you have questions about our services, go to this website. If you have questions about our employment process, go to this website. If you'd like to schedule a consultation, go to this website. And that like answers 99% of the inquiries.
I hear that, and I want to believe that that's going to cover my demographics. But my best clients are 40 plus, and I need one more tag in there. If you need to speak to a human, And even in a fun way, I would like that. Some, it's just enough to where I've got some sincere clients that are just not going to go that route. So, but they're going to go there enough to find me. I want to give them every opportunity to do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe just have a phone number.
So-
Be like, hey, if this doesn't answer your questions, feel free to send me a text or a phone, and that can be like a shared number that goes to you or Kim, depending on who, when you're working or she's working.
Yeah, that was too easy, Harley. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Good.
Awesome.
I
Hey,
like
thanks
it.
so much, Kim. That was a great presentation. I really appreciate you
Yeah.
putting that together and sharing it with us. I think we all have some things to think about to take home and task our remote professionals with improving on our social media now.
Thank you. My pleasure, though.
Great. Well, we'll see everyone next month. Appreciate you joining us, Lori. Take care.
Yeah, I appreciate it. See you guys soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.